What's good, my YouTube family? We back with another reaction video. We got my boy Sensei with Boondocks, a hood classic, the Riley special. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Riley was that one. Riley and Uncle Ruckus made the Boondocks is a whole show. Great product. But if you want to talk about like memorable, like just like carried the show hard, Riley and Ruckus, and that's a fact. But you know, Sano is gonna bring us the heat. So with that being said, Sin channel gonna be linked down below along the original video. Make sure you go show us love. We'll go ahead and hop right into it.
So after I did my Stank Meaner video and my Uncle Ruckus video,
Facts.
I realized something. That every time I make a Boondocks video, every single time, I mean every time, I see comments like, Sin, you forgot this episode, this episode, this episode. So I thought to myself, I said, Sin, how can you make this right for your fans? And then it dawned on me, ding, 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 ding. A big bright light bulb came on top of my head. Pause. Came on my head. That's crazy.
Pause.
I can do every season. So today we're starting a new journey with Boondocks where I'm gonna go through every season one by one by one. I'm gonna focus on a character for each season. This time we're gonna focus on my guy, Riley Freeman. And I'm not gonna lie, Riley is my favorite character in the show. We're probably gonna talk about Riley every single Boondocks.
I don't blame you.
He's just so relevant. We're also gonna talk about Huey and Granddad, but this is the Boondocks hood masterpiece, the Riley special. Now, first and foremost, I gotta talk about the trial of R. Kelly, bro, because I know I talked about that in the first video, but Riley has some gems in this goddamn episode, son. I mean, shit that made me laugh my ass off, bro. Now, everybody knows about this episode. The whole premise of this is the trial of R. Kelly. This nigga peed on a girl. We all know it. We all seen the video.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Well, I ain't gonna say we all seen the video. Hey, FBI, chill on me. Ladies and gentlemen,
we got him.
I'm just playing. Anyways,
ladies and gentlemen,
so episode starts with a newscast, yo, and I ain't gonna lie, it was mad funny, bro. First off, we got the trial of Bobby Brown, yo. This man smacked this girl. Riley on the couch laughing at it. Riley the type of that you tell him a joke about Chris Brown hitting Rihanna and he gonna die on me.
Look at him.
He ain't right, bro.
He
but
not.
The whole newscast talks about the trial of R. Kelly and how it seems that nowadays they traded in their golden chains for golden showers. And I ain't
crazy. That's a bar though.
Yo, but that shit nasty.
It is nasty though.
Just imagine, yo, you that poor little girl, yo, you looking up thinking that it's about to be a sexual encounter. Nope. And then you just see Niagara Falls, but it's Mountain Dew. Yeah, that shit's disgusting. This nigga granddad don't understand what a golden shower is. He talking about, I wish someone gave me a golden shower. He's still laughing at this nigga knowing what the hell that dude talking about. He said, if you're good, granddad, saying I might give you one for Christmas. I ain't gonna lie, yo. This man Riley knowing what a golden shower is, and this dumbass granddad talking about he want to get a golden shower. Granddad, your weird ass, you want to get dressed in urine? They got a urine fetish, don't even know it. So anyways, the trial's tomorrow, and Riley asked if he could go. Said, Granddad, can you take us? He said, nigga, you can walk. He said, all the money I spent on them Nikes, better just do it.
Better just do it.
I ain't gonna lie, yo. Nah, there's so many fire-ass quotes in Boondocks, bro. Nigga, I'ma tell my kids that, bro. They want Nikes. Oh, yeah, y'all niggas better walk. You wanna go to the mall? You better walk there. You better just do it. No plan. So Riley finds out from the newscast that the website is up and how to get there to watch the video of this girl getting peed on. This little freak-ass nigga gonna get up to go watch. Granddad talking about, get your narrow ass back in here.
Look at him, he trying to go sneak.
This nigga Riley got a crazy browser history, bro. I
know it is.
So the next day, Tom walks up to Huey and Riley and tells them that he's gonna be persecuting R. Kelly. And he says, why R. Kelly? What did he do to you? He said, let's examine it. He said, I can pee in the toilet, but not on a person. He said, what if I accidentally pee on Huey? You know, when me and him were growing up and I would have accidents in the bed. He said, what's the statute of limitations on bedwetting? Am I gonna go to jail for that? And Tom was trying to tell him, like, Riley, you're not gonna go to jail for peeing on somebody in the bed, bro. You ain't gonna get in trouble for bedwetting. He said, you shouldn't get persecuted for peeing anyway. It's a naturally bodily function. He said, now you got every nigga scared to pee. He said, that girl ain't little. He said, Gary Coleman little.
Gary Coleman little.
This nigga Tom said, what about the victim? He said, what about personal accountability? He He said, I see piss, I run. She saw piss, she stayed. I ain't gonna lie, yo. This nigga Riley is a victim blaming ass nigga, bro. This whole time he's talking about how this girl should have moved out the way to piss. And I'm gonna be real, bro. I'm gonna be honest. She probably should have, bro. I'm gonna keep it a band, but come on, yo, Riley, she's 14. She can't consent at 14. This nigga Riley's a menace. He said, nah, I gotta miss out on the new R. Kelly album. I ain't gonna lie, yo. Somebody help this nigga Riley, son. This whole episode, this man was just putting up for this shit, bro. Defending this shit. It was so funny, bro. He told this nigga, he said, if R. Kelly goes to jail, I'm gonna piss on your cat, nigga.
That's crazy.
Man, you just got beat by an 8-year-old. And if R. Kelly goes to jail, I'll piss on your cat.
Yo, I couldn't even believe it. I ain't gonna lie though, Riley. I can't rock with you putting on cats.
I can't. Fuck cats, man. Cats is lame.
Outside the trial, and the
look at Shorty, bro.
People questions, and he goes to interview Riley. Now, yo, I ain't gonna lie. This was some innocent ass shit. This nigga Riley look at this dude and say, "All right, let me ask you a question. If I start pissing on you right now, would you stay there, or would you move out the way?" So now let me ask the world a question. Has P ever hurt anyone? So as this is happening, the supporters start fighting, yo. While Riley in the background screaming, free R. Kelly, yo. I swear to God, this nigga need help. It didn't get any better when we got into the trial.
It sure did.
Ass nigga in there eating popcorn.
Front row.
They talking about, now we're gonna play the video. He in the crowd talking about, yeah. This nigga Riley, nasty as shit. 8 years old with a piss fetish. Somebody help this nigga.
Help
I ain't
him.
gonna lie, yo. As they're interviewing the little girl, telling her everything that's transpiring and asking her what happened. Did you get peed on? She said, hell yeah, it's R. Kelly. She said, if I didn't want to get peed on, I would have moved out the way. And this nigga Riley in the background talking about, see, I told y'all.
Shit, if I didn't want to get peed on, I'd just move out the way.
I told y'all.
I swear to God. It's so crazy though, because they twisted this whole trial and basically just made it about R. Kelly being victimized by the whole world. Now Thomas dating a white woman and shit. I couldn't even believe that this shit happened, bro. But I mean, that's just a good depiction of what the world is. And Boondocks always did a great job of that. But moving on, we gonna talk about how this nigga Riley is a goddamn menace, yo.
Oh, it's crazy.
Pimped out and lied and said that Granddad's house was a goddamn homeless shelter, bro. So this nigga is getting interviewed the whole episode. Him, Granddad.
Oh man, I love Riley.
He get on
man.
that bitch. He talking about my name Riley, son. But niggas call
Riley,
me Riley
son.
Escobar, aka
Nobody
Paper
call you.
Stacks,
Nobody.
aka Horse Choker,
No.
aka Pillsbury Doughboy.
Nobody
AKA
call you
Horse
that.
Rich.
Nobody
This nigga
call you
talking
that.
talking about the turkey bacon. Yeah, I'm talking about
the
the
turkey.
Wait, what?
What?
Yo, that shit had me weak as hell. So we talking about how his granddad in here wearing Bill Cosby shades and shit. He looked blind. He's like, look, Granddad, we can get this money. I'm gonna make a tape. So he made a tape for this nigga Exhibit talking about, my granddad got a weakness to bitches. He got in a bad fight with his ex-wife and he went blind. And then you got Uncle Ruckus talking about, yeah, I'm Robert Freeman's driver, and I'm driving this piece of shit. This up here describing to this nigga Exhibit how bad this car is, bro. This nigga Riley,
no, that car was a beat.
He finessing the system for pimp my ride, nigga. He said maybe if he had a better car, hoes would check for him. Please, Exhibit.
Hoes would check for him. Do it for America. Riley be gas.
So funny, son. So after this happens, yo, this nigga actually goes to pimp this nigga ride, bro. I couldn't even believe that he did this shit. This nigga said, yo, this Exhibit, we here to pimp your ride. He said, man, this car look like it needs some lotion. Oh, shit. The car ashy, nigga. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, that car was ashy.
It was crazy.
On that motherfucker. I ain't gonna hold you. So Granddad come out, start fighting these niggas with a golf club, talking about, you ain't gonna take my car. And Riley talking to this nigga about everything they gonna do with the car, yo. He says,
is this the Mr. Bitches?
He said, they gonna fix my transmission? This nigga was like,
yeah.
So Exhibit shows up, yo, to come pick the car up and shit. And this nigga Granddad giving up the sauce already called this nigga Inhibit. Yeah, my nigga Inhibit. This nigga Riley done lied to Exhibit talking about he's a big fan and listen to his whole discography. This nigga already calling him Inhibit, bro.
Inhibit.
Bro, Granddad, it was one word, nigga. How you forget that
on
shit?
Me, come on, Granddad.
They talking in the kitchen, yo. In this whole episode, this nigga Huey is getting chased by this fucking, not even chased, but stalked down by this secret agent and shit.
It's all in his head, Looney Tunes.
It comes up later down the line in another season, but we're not there yet. So, I mean, it is what it is. But just know that this nigga following him around and shit. So he talking to his granddad in the kitchen about 30-inch rims. He says, 30 inches? Is that big? And I ain't gonna lie, as soon as he said this shit, I was like, pause, Granddad.
Come on,
He
Granddad.
said the car stops and the wheels keep spinning. He said, I ain't gonna lie, Granddad. When this car come, they gonna call you
Mr. Bitch.
Not like you. Hey, you got so many bitches call you bitch. Granddad Freeman. He said, did you hear that? And the granddad was like, I ain't gonna lie, that sounds good.
Freeman.
And Riley said, whoa, did you hear that? He said, it's Huey's imaginary secret agent.
Look at LB. Scumbag like Trey, man.
Imaginary friends.
This nigga got imaginary friends.
He is scumbag like Trey, man.
Went on and lied to this home makeover show and told them that they had a homeless shelter, bro. So they show up and they're like, good morning, Mr. Freeman. Niggas gonna build a whole new wing onto his house, bro. Now this nigga granddad daydreaming about having all these hoes and shit. So eventually the people come up to him and they're like, yo, where the homeless people at? And he's like, well, they wouldn't be homeless if they're always here.
That's
yo, these niggas funny as shit, bro. So what this nigga probably did was call Tom over and told him to bring Jasmine to play being homeless. And he could sing on the show. Jasmine on that bitch talking about, my mother used crack and left me in the dumpster. Now at the same time as this is happening, the car shows up, bro. And this nigga granddad goes and looks at the car. Talking about, oh, this looks fire. This looks
stupid.
Good, looks in front of all these people.
Fumbled the bag.
To be blind.
Fumbled the
that
bag.
Shit is so crazy, bro. He said, thank you, eczema.
Call that man eczema.
Bro. They end up letting him keep the car and charging him, which comes up later in the show too, bro. And that's how they got to have the cool ass car, because them niggas had to end up paying for it. And also their whole house got holes and shit in it, but I mean, it is what it is, bro. All right, so moving on, we gonna go to Gangstalicious Part 1, bro.
Oh,
so
man.
Gangstalicious is depicted as a gay rapper, basically. He's one of them, you know,
fruit ball
gay rappers. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't know who they were making fun of when this happened. I really can't remember.
I don't know either.
Anyways, he had a show in town and 3 niggas ran up on stage and shot the nigga. Bah, bah, bah.
They 50 him.
And he was doing a song called I Got Shot. So he's singing, I got shot. The crowd is like, yeah. He's like, no,
I got shot.
Me. So this nigga stood there. I was bleeding for 45 minutes, they said, before somebody came and got this nigga. So this nigga
my boy got 50, man.
Gangstalicious got shot. We got to do something. His granddad was like, man, he got
what we
shot.
finna
That's
do?
A shame. He said, no, granddad. A nigga stepping on your shoes is a shame. This is a catastrophe. Gangstalicious needs his street soldiers. I got to get to the hospital.
He need his street soldiers. Shut up, boy. For Gangstalicious.
Huh? Wear a skirt. Oh, you did that later. I'm just saying. Did. So this nigga Riley tries to injure himself hella times. He's like, I can't get up.
And he failed. And he failed at it.
He trying to hurt himself over and over again, bro. So eventually what he do is drink all the orange juice. Gets his granddad to let him go to the store to get it. But he ends up going to the hospital instead. And his granddad gave him a goddamn phone, bro. This fat ass phone to keep in contact with him. He said, this old ass phone.
Right, it's a brick.
Laptop.
It's a brick.
The nigga went anyway, bro. Phone was so big, and nigga tried to buy it from him in the hospital and shit. Like, he was collecting antique phones. Shit was crazy. But he tells the little maitre d' bitch that he's an illegitimate son, and he ends up pulling up on him, yo. He said, what's up, little man? He said, my name Riley. I'm one of your fans. I live around here. I just want you to know it wasn't anybody in my crew that did the shooting. This nigga lying about who shot him, talking about it's somebody he owed money to and shit. He said, that's why I tell the kids like you, the drug game not always cool. Well, it is cool, but it isn't always cool.
Man.
But mostly cool.
Man.
I don't fear no man but God. He said, plus there's cops everywhere. He said, cops? I don't see no cops out there. He said, ain't no security either.
No.
Scared to death. Knowing that he on some shit, bro. He don't know what to do. So these niggas come in. He say, yo, what's some well wishes? We looking for Gangstalicious. So they end up chasing around this nigga Riley, bro. Bro scared as hell, yo. They end up going outside and seeing the fan. Him and Gangstalicious dip off, use the dude car. They get chased. They end up getting in this goddamn accident and shit. So they end up undressing this nigga, bro, tying him up, and they kiss. Apparently it was his old lover, bro, and that's why this happened. Now I know y'all are thinking, what's gonna happen next? Don't worry, it's the Gangstalicious Part 2, and it might be one of the funniest episodes of this goddamn season. Anyways, moving on, bro. So we got the Thugnificent episode,
crazy.
Bro. Now, not a lot here
happened,
except for this nigga Thugnificent explaining what happened back at his old town and shit. I ain't gonna lie, yo. This nigga was telling this nigga Sway what happened. He said, man, I saw everything growing up. One time,
what did niggas do to make him so mad?
And then they shot the dude and took a shit on him. Like, really took a deuce on him. And then I started wondering, what did he do to make them so mad? I ain't gonna lie, this nigga.
That's the most iconic Boondocks thing. It do.
Hold you, bro. This shit is one of the most goddamn funniest shits ever, bro.
It do,
so
bro.
Riley saw this nigga pull up, bro, and I ain't gonna hold you. This is lit up, bro. I know this not a menacing moment, but this nigga was trying so hard not to I had to talk
he
about
was,
it,
bro.
Nigga talking about, I want to go over there, Huey.
But I don't want him to
ride. You think that would be dick riding? Like, what if I just dapped him up? Like, what's up, Thug Niverson? Like, not all on his sack and shit. But this whole episode, Granddad was hating on this nigga, bro. Not much with Riley.
They dissed him too.
Except for this nigga going over there and having a party. It was him, Huey. They ended up going to the party that was at Thug Niverson crib. But I just had to mention that moment, yo, because I ain't gonna lie, yo, the way that some of y'all niggas be dick eating nowadays, y'all can take a lesson or two from my nigga Riley. I'm just saying.
Hey.
Now moving on, talking about Thug Niverson, the MTV Cribs episode was mad funny, bro, and it involved Riley a lot more, bro. So they doing the whole Cribs episode, and this nigga Riley in the background trying to get his shine off. I ain't gonna lie. He asked these niggas after it's over, what I gotta do to be lethal interjection? He said, I'm about rags to bitches and getting paper. He said, man, I ain't gonna lie.
And we all.
If this rap shit don't work, we running in niggas' houses. And then this one dude was like, yeah, we working at Wendy's with it. You know what I'm saying? Flipping burgers and all that.
Bro was really on a job. They was like, man, what did you talking about?
What you talking about? The whole time he a real nigga. And later down the line, this nigga really goes and works at Wendy's and shit for this nigga, bro. The whole time, bro, he was a real nigga. Probably the realest one there.
He was on God. Hey, so nothing like Scumbag Trey.
Listening to this nigga music, bro. And the same dudes, like, if it was me, I turn the bass up a little bit. And they take this nigga's chain, the realest nigga, the only nigga that's being real, bro.
Hold him.
I'm a hating ass nigga, kick him out, take his
That's
chain.
some Trey stuff.
Riley talking about, I think this song sound really good. He said, how good? Really good. Now it's a test of courage. They got this motherfucking kid standing on top of a Hummer, bro. Ends up getting in an accident.
He said,
falls into a bush. This nigga find this shit. Man, this shit crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Riley be doing some stupid jump, bro.
What up, dog? The last and final test before this nigga could get a chain, he had to get the hose over, bro. So he explains to them about MySpace and how he can find every girl to listen to Thug Niverson music within like a certain mile radius. He said, how many bitches can you get over here? He said, I don't know shit. 110, 1,000.
110.
Had all the hoes pulling up and shit. He said, all right, come back tomorrow. So then this nigga like,
110.
Maybe I'm gonna get a chain. Real niggas have chains. He said, what about that chain that our aunt gave you? He said, nah, that was a necklace, nigga.
I want a
chain. As a chain. Y'all about to have a chain. So they end up giving this nigga a chain. He walking around like he that nigga, bro. And then he
got his chain snatched, bro. Got his chain snatched, man.
Yo. He run into this big nigga, Butch Mag.
My boy Butch Magnus, man. Do the homie. Now Butch Magnus was he was a fiend. Bro, like, I remember when him and Riley got the boxing, boy, Riley couldn't do nothing about it. Riley couldn't do nothing about it, bro. Riley couldn't do nothing about it, man. Am I tripping? Make sure I ain't tripping, man. Hold on, sound went out. Fluffy. Okay, yeah, the audio cut out. But I don't know when it's gonna come back though. I don't want to skip nothing to miss it. But hey, while we waiting, y'all hit the sub button, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we just really out here grinding. Yeah, but golly, look how Riley getting banged on, bro. That's like that's Chaozu versus. Hold on, hey. And he just walk away with a chain. I would never. It is me. Bang! You know what I'm saying? 12, however old he is. Glockiana, you see me? Glockiana. The Glockiana is here. It's facts.
I said my bad. Riley trying to break it up. He said, nah, man, I'm trying to squash it. This nigga want to make it a whole thing. So anyways, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. They find out that this nigga finally got robbed from this whole news article, yo. Sway was talking about that shit, bro. So nigga went with him to get it back, bro. And this nigga Butch Magnus hit this nigga in the leg.
Broke his leg.
Bat. He said, and I had my dad get this chain of praise. This shit fake anyway. And then threw the chain on this
Crazy.
nigga. Bro. Nigga hit this nigga with a bat and then threw the chain back on
Crazy.
him. Yo, this nigga Butch Magnus is different, bro. That's a big hefty ass nigga, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Big trash bag built ass nigga. I got damn carburetor built ass nigga. Nigga look like the full moon with a shirt on. I'm really on him. Fucking you talking about now. Bounce house looking at. All right, let me stop. So anyways, yo, we got the balling episode next, yo. This nigga Riley had a whole dream about how he's a hooper, bro, dropping 87 points, 25 rebounds.
He was really going crazy though.
Kobe and all that, hooped on Shaq and shit. Bro woke up, yo, cause granddad was in his dream and shit.
With
so
the
nigga
bitches.
is hooping, yo, like
with the
he's
girls.
nice with the handles, but he don't got no other fundamentals.
Yeah, he can't score.
So Tom got a team. He go try out. He breaking niggas ankles, but he don't take a shot. And I'm like, hold on, why he ain't take a shot? And then it all
My
made
boys
sense.
can't score.
Once this nigga made the team that he named, by the way, this nigga told him, oh, you're not gonna pay me, I need to name the team and pick the uniforms. He named them niggas Ballaholic. I said, oh yeah, this nigga think he an NBA street.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna hold you. This nigga think he hot sauce, don't it? And one, ain't it? Like, so we get the hooping, yo, he is crossing niggas up crazy, but don't shoot the whole game. It's like 5 minutes left on the clock. He finally take a shot and airball. I said, oh yeah, this nigga sucks.
He sucks.
Like, imagine Allen Iverson or like Kyrie Irving, but like all they had was handles, bro. They can't do nothing else. That's what this nigga is, bro.
Hey.
Shit don't make no goddamn sense, bro. This nigga mad as shit at home after they lost the game, tearing his posters down, talking about this bullshit.
It's your fault.
But his granddad come in and tell this nigga he gotta practice, so we start practicing. He get a little better. So in the next game, he actually start passing the ball and he make a shot. This nigga gonna grab the microphone talking about, I just want to thank everyone for believing in me.
Bro, you like, come on.
I love you, granddad. Like, they like, bro, go back on defense, go. This nigga. But then this nigga got a little ahead and started trying to hoop on niggas again. And he sucks. He keep breaking niggas' ankles and missing shots, trying to do all these trick shots and shit.
Crazy,
nigga talking about he had to make a highlight reel. Bro, you not going to the
You not.
Don't make no goddamn sense, bro. But this next shit was so crazy, because in the next game, the little girl, you remember little shorty from the chocolate
hooping him up, boy,
with the pigtails. She a gangster. She start hooping crazy on this nigga, talking crazy to him. So they realize that they got to get in her head like she doing to him. And granddad start telling all these secrets, so they start hooping. This nigga Riley talking about, your mom got caught giving up neck and it wasn't your daddy. Motherfucker said, your mom and dad getting a divorce and they wait until after your birthday to tell you. I said, why did you say that? So the little girl is out the game and they end up bringing this nigga Billy in.
Oh yeah, Billy.
Bro, and this nigga starts hooping on these niggas crazy, bro. The announcer talking about, make sure wish the whole team was at this point. I said, yo, how are y'all saying that? Tom is mad as hell though, bro. They had this whole crazy moment, like he won it, yo, and it was because of this Billy kid.
Billy hooping it,
funny
bro.
As hell, yo. But last but not least, we gotta talk
Billy
about
was
the
hooping.
Gangsta-licious part 2, bro.
We all know a Billy.
This nigga makes a song called Homies Over Hoes.
Do the
I don't know
homie.
if y'all know this
Do
song
the
or heard this
homie.
song, yo, but it goes a little something like this.
Homies
over hoes. Homies over hoes. Homies over hoes. Homies over hoes.
Do the homie.
Do the homie.
Do the homie.
Basically, it's a whole sexual innuendo about stuff with, homies. This shit is so crazy, bro. It's so crazy. So this dude Riley, this whole time is getting bribed by this nigga, getting free stuff and shit, bro. He gave this nigga free gear, and Riley's like, you don't think any of this is gay? He said, no, you, the one who thinks everything is gay.
That's a fact.
So crazy, yo, because I'm like, clearly this dude is. You saw him kissing guys, and Riley brought. So who he brings that up? He says, you saw him kiss a guy. No, what I said was I got hit in the head and I dreamed he kissed a guy. He said, oh, so you dreaming about guys kissing? He's like, no. He said, because I dreamed about Joe Frazier fighting last night, but they was boxing. They wasn't kissing. I was like, hey, yo. So after this, bro, it's so crazy, bro. Oh, my God, yo. Editor, put up a zesty counter for this man Riley, bro, because he started wearing skirts, purses, and shit. This man Gangsta-licious talking about all the gear, yo. I am not going to lie, bro. Dude came out with a long dress t-shirt on with a flap in the back. I said, oh, nah. Bro was asking for extra entry. Bro was asking for that direct entry, feel me? Bro took prison culture to a whole new extreme.
Crazy.
He talking about, oh, so you can grab the burner out faster.
No, it's not.
So somebody could put their burner in you. I'm just saying. Then he talking about, oh, pink is in and all that. I'm like, oh, yeah, nah. This man's zesty as hell. So moving on, Riley tells Thugnificent and the gang about everything and how he cool with this nigga, you feel me, Gangstalicious, yo. He say, yo, you got the new Gangstalicious gear? And then Riley is telling him like, yo, me and Gangstalicious mad cool. So they get to talking about how they not respecting women and stuff and how they not respecting the homies more. And he said, yo, word the mother, son.
Word the mother.
He right, yo, I'm just saying, like, yo. He said, y'all should get on the remix. He said, yo, facts, yo, if we do that, yo, I can take care of my debt, son. So we call this man Gangstalicious up, yo. I ain't gonna lie, yo, this shit was crazy. Now, normally I'll tell y'all what they say in the show, yo, but I gotta hit y'all with the hood translation. He said, yo, gang. He said, yo, it's your boy Gangstalicious, Kaz. Hold on, you know I gotta change the voice, yo, mid gang, you feel me? Cause that's how you talk, you feel me? Yo, Riley, listen, son, I ain't gonna lie to you, son. Like, I'm really appreciative of, you know, all this stuff that you did to me, son, and all this, you know, the secrets you kept from me, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, homies over hoes and all that, you know what I'm saying? So listen, bro, what you need? And Riley was like, yo, my homies, you know, Thugnificent and all that, they want to be down with the remix for Homies Over Hoes. He said, man, he's like, all right, I'm not gonna lie, like, yeah, you know, I got you, bro. Like, I'm going, you feel me? I'm gonna go ahead and do that for you. You feel me? I'm gonna go ahead and do that for you.
Look how he look, like, bro.
You know, cause you know you a real one and all that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, all right, bye, peace, Homies Over Hoes. Hang the phone up. So after this, bro, I ain't
look
gonna
what they
lie,
doing, bro.
These niggas start doing a Homie Over Hoes dance and girls come in there talking, yo, watching them do this shit. So bro go home and walk in front of granddad with these clothes on. His granddad is crying and shit. He's like, oh my God. I said, I gotta get. I can't believe it. Uncle Ruckus talking about
Uncle Ruckus started talking. He going crazy,
said, you feel me? Because I don't want the joint to get, you feel me, demonetized and all that. I'm just saying. So granddad is telling this nigga, you know, Huey about everything, bro. And Huey's finessing him, trying to get his own room and shit. And he comes to a conclusion, he got to get somebody to talk about. We bring a pimp named Slick back in and talk about him, man. And this man Riley's like, well, what do you think about Homies Over Hoes? He says, well, that's a sentiment that pimp named Slickback cannot, you know, co-sign. He says, I put a lot of things over hoes. Money, always. New gators, absolutely. A turkey sandwich with just tomato, of course. But never for the homies. I ain't doing shit for the homies, bro. I ain't gonna lie, to sound like some hey, nigga walk out, bro. So after this happens, a book comes out, and this woman talks about how he's book, bro. Riley said, yo, I ain't gonna lie, she lying. That's why I don't read. He said that I should know, because I'm the least gay.
This why I don't read.
Of all the least gay in the universe, bro, I'm not.
Look what
Huey was like, well, I like Elton John, but I don't mean I'm. He says, Elton John gay. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying. So granddad walked in at the same time. This man's like, soon they gonna be calling me. Niggas start crying and running out. So after this happens, yo, Gangstalicious come to do the song with Thugnificent, yo, but these niggas is hiding. They won't even answer the door and shit, bro. This man Riley back at home while this is happening. He's like, yeah. And I'm his biggest fan.
You're gay.
So nigga crying.
Him and granddad
holding each other and shit, bro. Yo, this shit was so funny, yo. This nigga died. Crazy thing. But then he goes and asks this dude Thugnificent if he gay. Still lying, talking about, no, he kissed me. You think I wanted his big, soft, nasty lips on me?
He started.
Man just lies to this little dude face, bro. I'm not gonna lie, yo. And the moral of this story, guys and gals, and men and women of all ages.
It's okay.
Hey, just come out the closet. Yeah, I'm just saying.
You fine, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you is, man. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gonna count his ass. Nobody gonna count his ass, man. Cause guess what? Who am I to judge you for being you? You feel me? You feel me? You gotta love Boondocks, man. Sam channel gonna be linked down below along with hers in the video. Make sure you go show us a love. And I'll get y'all next one. Peace. Homies over hoes, do the homie. Do the